Hey, Peeps Galucia here, bringing you another episode of my Minecraft FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Mode playthrough. This is my fourth time trying to start this video, and this time I'm destined to do it. My cats have been fighting, and it's been making it difficult to record. So today we have a lot to cover. I've been very busy off camera, and I'm going to share all that off camera busyness with you in just a moment. Quick catch up for those of you that forget, 263 meters in that direction, we were consumed by a hungry node. That was very unpleasant. So I did replenish all of my tools. I found most of them. I just had to make another pickaxe, which I did, and a bucket. And my watering can, which I also made that, and some toast. That was basically all I lost. The only thing I lost that I didn't bother to make another one of is I had 2 of those storage crates with me that you can put stuff in and then pick them up. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. So you can see I modified my setup here a little bit as well. I finally got around to making some transfer nodes. So the transfer node will hook up to this chest here. So I don't have any ore, but if I had any ore, you stick it in there, it automatically sucks it into this guy, which automatically puts stuff into here, and then this transfer node sucks the stuff out and puts it into here. So when I go mining and I come back with like 8 stacks of various ores that I need to turn into ingots, I just throw them all in this chest, and then it goes through the whole process. So it's a lot more convenient. You don't have to check up on it nearly as much. It also makes you consume a lot of power. I've been spending a lot of time not using power, and I'm still not fully charged back up. So I wanted to make another hardened solar panel to hold me over until I get my toast power. But not quite there yet. Because we needed to do exploring to find seeds and berries. That was part of, like, that's why we went out in the last episode and got eaten to death by a hungry node. So I decided I needed some armor or something like that. I still don't have any armor. And was like, man, I really need to get something going. Look how much mining I've been doing. I got all this XP now. It's all glorious looking. So I have a lot to work on, and I decided that for that hungry node, for example, I might have been able to get out of that scenario had I had like a jetpack. And jetpacks are a really fun thing in FTB. There's lots of different types of jetpacks. But I really wanted a jetpack to get me out of trouble. And you can also like make armored jetpacks, so you still get some armor from it. So that's the route that I wanted to take. So to do that, I needed to be able to make, I'm going this route here. So I wanted to make the leadstone jetpack. Click on it now. So I need all these various things. Some of it's a little bit complicated, but I could actually make all of it. I could probably make this literally right now if I wanted to. The only reason I haven't yet is because what I actually wanted was a hardened jetpack, which the leadstone jetpack is an ingredient for. I'll click on it now. So you can see I need the leadstone jetpack as well as all this other stuff. And I have plenty of invar, but the main thing that was going to hold me back was this. So I have to make a reactant dynamo, which requires uranium-238 because expert mode. So uranium-238 is actually kind of a pain in the butt. But the main thing about uranium-238, is... So it has to be made in a thermal centrifuge. And the only ways that you can make it is you can have purified crushed uranium ore. Or just like regular crushed uranium ore. So I went ahead and crushed all the uranium that I had. There it is. I have 18 of it. But I'm going to purify it first because you get more that way, which requires an ore washing plant. So you can see I have all these benches set up because I'm ready to go, yo. So there's the ore washing plant, the thermal centrifuge, which the thermal centrifuge, one of the required ingredients that's new and really hard to make is an advanced machine casing. So I've got that. And then I'm also going to need a turning table and then a manual kinetic generator to run the turning table because I needed the turning table to make another one of the ingredients that I don't have yet. So I wanted to lay all that out for you guys because we can build all of it. Like, it's going to be that crazy and exciting today. Oh, boy. But first, I also use the transfer nodes because they have liquid transfer nodes. and I made a liquid or a fluid trash can. So now all of the creosote oil that gets created in the coke oven automatically just spits out into this trash can where it just disappears. It just magically floats away into nothing because I completely filled all of this, and it's just like, well, I need 1,000 more in here, but like, it's just so much that I'll never need all that creosote. Like, literally never. So it's just like, this is silly. Like, I need to stop. Because it literally, like, it stopped making it. Like, I stopped making coke because I needed so much of it. And it just stopped altogether. So, and I still need it for this, for now. I think that's the only thing I need it for right now. Because I would need it for steel. But that's probably it. So I'm going to go to bed, and then we're going to start making a bunch of stuff. I have a lot of stuff planned for today. Super fun. Let me go to sleep first, get the sun up, because I need solar power right now, because I don't have any toast power. So the first thing I'm going to make today, get off this jetpack, has nothing to do with a jetpack, although most of what I'm doing today has to directly do with the jetpack, but I also wanted to get progress towards toast power. So going in the not opposite direction, the first step of toast power is the harvester. It automatically collects the wheat and replants it so that we can get the wheat to make the toast. And you can see these are all the ingredients, which is why, by the way, we needed plastic. I don't know if I need it for another reason, but in the earlier episode when I was like, we spent all this time trying to get a vat so I can make plastic, but I don't remember why I needed a vat. Like, this is why. Like, this is where the plastic comes in. It's for the harvester. I couldn't remember it at the time, but this is where it comes into play. So, Invar axes, shears, a machine frame, the plastic. This is actually a really expensive and difficult thing to make. So making a harvester is actually a big damn deal. And I'm very proud of that big damn deal. The only thing I need to think about is if I want it to be... I think I'm going to run it on the back side, because I have like the smeltery and a bunch of nonsense in the way over here. Because what's going to happen is you hook up the harvester, and then, which is going to have to go like right here where this torch is, which I like the torch, but it's, yeah, it has to be like pretty much right in the middle facing it. It's going to harvest a 9x9 area with a certain upgrade. I think to start, I don't think it does a 9x9 if I'm not mistaken. Not totally sure, but you have to get like these upgrades in here. So yeah, so the only thing so this has to, like, obviously this has to have energy. It's not going to have energy yet. I just wanted to get it there. It's hooked up. It's ready to go. Can I put a torch on the top of this? Well, technically I can put a torch there still, but I need to, that's going to be for a power terminal. I don't want there to not be a torch, though. It's screwing up my whole torch. I really like the fencing around the farm. I think it looks nice. So I guess I'll just stick it up there. No, I can't do that. Up here? There you go. I just want there to be a torch somewhere. So, I really want to test this. But it needs a power source. I guess I could just, like, put the survivalist generator on it. I don't remember if the survivalist generator holds its charge when I pick it up, though. I hope it does, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's got, like, almost 70,000 power in it. So if it doesn't hold its charge, like, I'm going to be butthurt, because that takes forever. Okay, so it's got energy. Oh, that's right, it makes sludge. Oh, I forgot about the sludge. So eventually we have to, like, take all the sludge out. But anyway, so it's a good thing that saved the energy. So let me get rid of that. Maybe I should make another transfer node. And, oh, there we go. Aha! See? Okay. Well, wait. Okay, so it spit the stuff out, but it didn't replant it. Oh, it needs the sticks to replant it. I'm an idiot. I forgot it needs the sticks to replant. All right, well, anyway, so we're learning. We're learning. It's been a while. It's been a while, guys. But there you go. So it harvested all this stuff. And now it's just sitting there. Although it won't waste the power. It'll just see it's idle. So it'll just sit there. It's not going to lose that power or anything. But you can see it only does this 3x3. So we need an iron upgrade, I think. Yeah, the iron upgrade increases the radius by 3. So it'll go from a 3x3 to a 9x9, which is what the farm is in front of it. So I have to make this, which requires raw plastic, not a big deal. So that's really easy. So we can put that on there. I might as, you know what? Let's go make that really quick, because that'll just, like, farm the whole thing, and then I can put down the sticks. And then we can, like, see it work, and, like, that'll be fun. Hey, now you can see the thing actually work. See? Look at that. Huh? Huh? So, yeah, we'll have to make it. So, oh, actually, I have it. Why do I have a transfer node on me? Why did I make a transfer node earlier? Honest to God, don't remember why I built that. But since I did, great. Let's build this upgrade thing. I forget how it goes. No, isn't it? Like this. Ah, I had these reversed. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to just quickly, I'll just make like a regular chest for now. So I'm going to hook up the transfer node first, because that way all the wheat and seeds don't just come spitting out the backside of it. And then, I, honest to God, have no idea why I have a transfer node, though. Like, I don't remember why I built one, but whatever. Oh, damn it. I didn't make the, I grabbed the wood and didn't make the chest. And I got more crop sticks in one of these. There we go. I don't think that's enough, but, I mean, it'll get us started. So later on, like, this will all be feeding into a bunch of machines, and, like, it's all going to start coming together, but right now I just want it to go right into the chest so that it just, you know, does something. So watch what happens when we put the iron in there. Bink. There it goes. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Now, I'm not sure if it has enough energy to actually... It doesn't. I can tell you right now it doesn't. But I'll set up the generator again with, like, an actual power connection so that it can... Or I'll just harvest it manually because, you know, that's silly. But anyway, so that we got to see it working, though. But you can see it takes a decent amount of energy, like 16,000 RF, and it's not going to fully get this whole crop. It's why it's important to set the crop up in such a manner that it is efficient and that we get as much energy as possible per piece of wheat. If you do it right, if I'm not mistaken, you end up being able to make 8 pieces of toast with a single piece of wheat, which is pretty impressive when you think about the fact that if you're doing it by hand, as at least to the point that you can, it only lets you do... It only lets you do 3 pieces of wheat for 1 piece of toast. Because you need 3 pieces of wheat to make 1 piece of bread, and then you cook that in the toast. But you use the right combination of machines, and 1 piece of wheat becomes 8 pieces of toast, thus getting all of the stuff that you need. Right now, still doing everything by hand. But we can already, like, make more toast than we could have from before, even by making bread by hand. But we also, we also don't have to, I'll show you in a second. Let me stop mumbling. Let me finish planting all these crop sticks. I need to make more crop sticks anyway, and then I'll show you what I was talking about. So we already got the harvester, which is a huge step in the right direction. Now, without any modifications at all or any other machines, note that we have a pulverizer and a redstone furnace. If I stick the wheat in here, the pulverizer does what it does and turns it into flour because it's pulverizing it, which then comes into here and turns into bread. And then I have to manually pick up the bread and put it back in the redstone furnace to turn it into toast. But the important thing to note here, I put a stack of wheat in here. So we're going to see how much bread comes out the other end because it should double. The pulverizer should make 2 pieces of flour for every 1 piece of wheat. But even if it doesn't, I don't remember if it does or not. But even if it's a 1-for-1 ratio, 1 piece of flour equals 1 piece of bread. So already you go from 3 wheat per bread to 1 wheat per bread, which is already a plus. But I think you can take it farther with it. But anyway, so besides that, the other thing that you can do is use the augmentations you have to make, like, these special augmentations, and basically you can use augmentations to make even more stuff. Or make it more energy efficient. Like, for example, there's one for the redstone furnace that makes it use half as much energy if it's cooking food, which this is. So there's ways to make this a more efficient and better system, but yeah, this is just the start of it. Just the start of it, people. Look at that. The wheat's already almost grown. The sprinklers, man. The best. Let me go to sleep, and then we're going to make more stuff. Okay, so first up, I need to make more of these. The NV wire connectors. Actually, first things first, I need to make more of an NV wire. That's because I already have 2 of these things, but I have no wire. So the wire was a treated stick and electrum. Ah! Electrum. Alright, I've got treated sticks. Not a big deal, actually, now, because I have the induction furnace. That makes everything way easier. So I need... So we'll do, like, 2 gold. I don't have any silver ingots? I'm going to make a bunch of silver ingots really quick. Okay, so we got 64 bread from the 64 wheat, like I said, like, immediately upping our game, like, significantly. That's how I made my toast the last time, but I didn't show you guys, so I wanted you to be a part of it. So while we're making that, because I need it, let's go to my wall of stuff. First up, ore washing plant. So, you can see the mats aren't too insane for this, and that gets us our ore washing plant. Not required. It's not a required part of what we're doing here. This is like an added thing. Like, it's just going to get us more of it. Which, honestly, I only really need 1 piece. So it wasn't totally necessary to get more of it, per se. But I wanted the option to get more of it. Because it, like, later on, like, we might want to do stuff with radioactive stuffs, right? So I figured, you know what, like, let's just make it, because the mats aren't that hard. Like, it didn't look like it was that tough to do. So I'm gonna have to make some cable. We'll hook that up, and I'll show you what that does. Oh, look, we got a bonus piece of lead. Nice. So 2 of those guys and 2 of these guys. Oh, crap. This is sucking. Oh, damn it. No. Why is it sucking it out? Well, there's the electrum. It was a waste, though. It went through all... It repolarized it and then re-smelted it. Like, that was a huge waste of time. I'll have to work those kinks out. So let's hook this bad boy up. Thankfully, I've been charging because we're almost back to fully charged because this thing uses a lot of energy. And then I have to remember how it works. So it does need what? Water? What does it need? Probably water. Since it's an ore washing plant, probably needs water. But it's industrial craft, so it's, yeah. So it's more complicated because it doesn't just, like, I can't just click on it with a bucket like I can the carpenter and throw water into it. I have to, like, manually actually go put it in, which is kind of annoying. Unless you, like, hook the pump up to it or something, but... So I'll get that filled up so that that has enough water to at least get going while we work on the next stuff. This is fun. We're building all kinds of crap today. Ah, good. There you go. So there's the purified crushed uranium, which I said is one of the ingredients you can do. And the reason we do that is because it gives us some byproduct. We get stone dust, which who cares? And then we get tiny piles of lead dust, which can be made into lead, obviously. And then I think it works. There's a difference between the purified and the regular where you get more from it. Like, I don't know. Like, there's another benefit to it, and off the top of my head, I honestly couldn't tell you what that benefit is. But anyway, that's good enough for now. I just wanted to get us started. Next up is the advanced machine casing. Now, these mats are pretty nuts, and nothing that we couldn't make already, but just a lot. The advanced alloy, giant pain in the butt. And then the refined iron plates are always a pain. And the carbon plates, like, I had to go get a lot of coal for that nonsense. So, kind of difficult to make an advanced machine casing, but there it is. That was one of the missing ingredients for the thermal centrifuge. So, thermal... Whoops, that's not how you type at all. So, for the thermal centrifuge, because that goes in the middle. The other missing ingredient is a mining laser. So not soft at all. And the mining laser, the main thing that was holding me back for that, because I can do the advanced alloy, I can do redstone. So the two things that are holding me back for that were this. I needed a specific plate. And then this, which I actually can't do yet. So this requires engineum dust in a compressor, which is doable. It just requires diamond dust. So all the mining that I've been doing lately, and trust me, there's been a lot, has been at a higher level because I've been looking for things like copper and tin and stuff like that. So I need to start mining at a lower level again so that I can get diamonds. So we can't totally finish what we were working on today, but still, I think we can all agree a lot of machines have been created today. So the other thing is the turning table, which is how we make the blank thing that I need. And to power it, we can use a manual kinetic generator, which is super easy to make. It's just a basic machine casing and a lever. Because that's honestly all it is. It's just a basic machine with a lever. So, let's just stick these here for now. So we put our guy there, and then we put that next to it. And then that should power it as long as they're lined up correctly. Which, if they're not, it's not the end of the world. I'll realign them. But anyway, all you have to do is like right click on this and okay, good. That means it is because it's like kind of heated up looking. Yeah, see that? Aha! So it does work. So then we need a iron turning blank, which looks like it's easy enough. So we'll make 2 of them because that's how it's gonna go. I'll need another one later anyway because I'm gonna want one of these to make a miner, which is gonna happen as soon as I get the culinary generators up and firing. So we can get some automatic mining going. And then the other thing that we're going to need is the lathe, which I'm not totally sure how to spell. There we go. Nice. Oh, okay. 2 iron casings and a steel plate. All right. Okay, so there's a lathing tool. And then the blank was like this, right? No. How does the blank go? All right, cool. So what we can do now is get the specific shape that we need for the thermal centrifuge, or if I should say for the mining laser. So 43222. So this has to be a 4, which we're not there yet. So we're going to right-click the crap out of this. There's ways that you can make, like, powered kinetic generators, but they're pretty expensive. Because the mats to make, like, an electric kinetic generator are actually, like, bananas. Okay, so there you go. So there is that. I was about to put it in here for the thermal centrifuge. So that will get us... So that was, that part right there was actually kind of trying. We're going to need another one for the drill, which is part of the other thing. Oh, no, it's for the diamond. Yeah, it's for the diamond tip drill. That's right. Anyway, so there we go. So I've got that. So, yeah, so these are all done now except for the thermal centrifuge because we need a mining laser, which, like I said, the main thing that's holding me back from that, honestly, is just diamonds. Like, once I get just diamonds. That's all, just some diamonds. Once I find some diamonds, I'll be able to make the thermal centrifuge, which will allow me to turn this purified crushed uranium ore into uranium-238, which is not radioactive yet, because it's not enriched. So it's not radioactive. I can still handle it by hand, not having to worry about having a hazmat suit on. And again, the whole reason for doing that was to make a jetpack so that I can get around easier. So, heads up, next episode, I'll have my farm done. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll finish putting down all the posts. Look, it's almost completely grown. And so that'll be ready to go. I'm not going to have the harvester hooked up to any kind of power source yet because it's just not necessary. It's just, But, so I'm going to do that. That'll get all hooked up and fancy. Next episode, I want to make the jetpack. So we're going to finish building the thermal centrifuge, get that done, so we can build the leadstone jetpack so I can make the hardened jetpack. And then if I can pull it off, the other thing that I'd like to do is start working on making solar helmets, which helps for armor, because they do have an armor rating, it's protection 2, which is the equivalent of iron, because you actually need an iron helmet to make it. You can see that the first one's really easy to make because it's just a leadstone solar panel and an iron helmet. But I would like a hardened solar helmet little bit more difficult because it's a hardened solar panel and an iron helmet. So I've been working on making another solar panel because I was going to stick it here for now. Like, look how much power we have. We've used like a couple 100,000 RF in this episode alone. Like, I'm using a lot of power up now, and it's definitely taking a toll. So my logic was make another one, stick it in the roof for now, so that it can help power everything, and then, you know, when I'm ready, like, just take it back and use it to build the helmet. The helmet will give me plus the 2 protection, like I said, is the same as an iron helmet, but it also makes it so that while we're jetting around in our jetpack, which is powered by RF, the solar helmet produces RF, so it helps to keep the jetpack charged, so you actually get to use it longer. If you're adventuring during the day, then you get a lot more accomplished because of that. So it's pretty sweet. You get the protection and longevity. So that's hopefully what I'm going to pull off next episode, because like I said, I'd like to get back out there to find what we need, because I still want to... Toast power is still the ultimate goal here, but we're building a lot of other stuff to assist in building up to the culinary generators and having toast power. So stay tuned for more. So next episode, we might be zipping around in jetpacks, which will be super fun. It'd be nice to take that bold leap forward in myself, because everything I've been doing up till now has mostly just been for machines. I've barely advanced my tools, and I haven't advanced my armor at all. So we're going to work on that and then get right back to work on the machines. But today, we managed to finish the ore washing plant, the harvester, manual kinetic generator hooked up to the turning table. So that's, technically speaking, that's 4 machines in one episode, everybody. Like, we're not playing any games today. Galucia got it done. Thanks you all for watching. I appreciate the view and support as always, and I will see each and every one of you on the next episode later.